want to take you there with me because it's so pretty. Just have to get through. Hi. Okay, come on. Hey guys, so I might be doing something a little silly. It's 1:30 and it's my day off from work and I'm like, I want to go to the waterfall and hike. The only thing is the hike is an hour because one of the roads got blocked off. So I'm debating, it's kind of like cloudy today. By the time I get there, an hour, I'll probably be done by 8 and it's gonna be dark. But I'm bringing my camera stuff and my backpack. So it's a little heavy. I think that's the plan. I think I should just go for it and then we'll see what happens. I just took a little salt shot, like sprinkled some salt in my mouth. Apparently my sodium's down, so I'm trying to get all the electrolytes I can. Today's weather, it's like 77, which honestly for a hike is nice. And cloudiness, it's not too bad, so I'm not gonna get too exhausted. But I'm gonna grab my dogs, bringing them along with me, and I will see you while I'm driving.
Stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever. We can make it together. What goes up must come down. There's lots of friendly faces all around, and nothing's ever lifting me higher.
So I have good news. The gate is open to the falls that I want to go to, so I don't have to walk there, which would have been an hour and 15 minutes too much. So the Lord provides, and yeah, so we're gonna drive there.
We'll be safe from the choir. Stand by you when you're falling, when the river.
Guys, I am so excited. We just made it to the destination. It's a 30-minute walk, but look at the views. Breezy, don't go anywhere. So I'm gonna get my things together and then we're gonna go. And the only thing I have to be wary of, the last time I remember there was a lot of poison oak. So obviously I'm not trying to get that, but this is like the best day to do this. I'm so blessed. Breezy, hi. It smells so good on this walk. The amount of flowers that I'm walking by is unreal. And usually I get really bad allergies. Today's been such a good day and I've been wanting to do this hike for a while. So I'm really glad that today's the day that I'm doing it. Finding the joys and little things in life. Gratitude is one of my favorite things. Just comment like how blessed we are in life and to really appreciate the little things. Like this stream, for example. Are you kidding me? She's so cute. And it's water for my dogs, which is perfect. I can tell I'm getting close to the waterfall because I hear it. I do know there is one person here. I mean, which is fine. I just hope that they're not gonna be here too long because I wanna go swimming. Guys! Okay, it's so much fuller than the last time I came. So I have to figure out how to get through the river. Well, not river, a stream. I'm gonna have to climb this. Ah! Why was that low-key kind of scary? Okay, we are here. Oh my gosh, that was so zoomed. Oh my gosh, there has been a lot of erosion because this looked so much different when I saw it. Look how clear this water is. I think it's back that way. Yes, we made it! And no one is here. I'm so happy. The dogs want to follow me. So bad. She wants to come. Hi! Hi, my babies! Hi, babies! Hi! Okay, come on. Also, my dog scratched my legs. I don't know if you can see. Here, maybe if I stand up. Look at this. Can you see that? Anyways, yeah, after the water kind of hurt. Wherever you're sitting, wherever you're watching, get some water. We're about to have a chat. My dogs are just on an adventure right now, so I'm just gonna let them be. I brought my Bible with me. I honestly really wanted to talk about what the Lord has been teaching me. Calm down. She wants some attention. The Lord has really been putting me through Exodus, and let me just say, He is speaking. I think everyone has gone through times in their life where it's like they're going up, life feels great, and then something happens, whether it's a job or finance or a relationship, and then you feel like, oh dang, what am I to do now? And whether or not you're a Christian, everyone goes through phases like this. I used to struggle with fear of the future so much, and honestly, I think it's still something that I'm working on, but really being secure in the Lord's love and just shifting my mindset. This is something that's really helped me, is instead of saying what if, I'm saying even if. Right now I'm in one of those seasons where it kind of feels like I'm taking a few steps back, but it's also beautiful because I know the Lord is covering me and He's got me. So I was praying and He brought me through Exodus, my beautiful Bible, and I think there's some really key points He's been speaking to me about is fearing the Lord, being in obedience, and being still. I think when it comes to fear of the future, it comes down to control, wanting to control your own life, wanting to be able to feel secure where you're at. So you work more to get more money, or you get certain people around you that you know you can rely on, I guess you could say. But really, at the end of the day, the only thing you can truly rely on is God. I feel like I want to start where I was reading today, and it's the most, I think, profound miracle the Lord did in Exodus, which is when He crossed the sea. Okay, let me read a few passages actually. So I'm going to read first, starting Exodus 13:21 through 22. By day the Lord went ahead of them in a pillar of cloud to guide them on their way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, so they could travel by day or night. Neither the pillar of cloud by day nor the pillar of fire by night left its place in front of the people. And then later on, when the Egyptians came to get the Israelites, and then the Lord says, then the angel of God, who had been traveling in front of Israel's army, withdrew and went behind them. The pillar of cloud also moved from in front and stood behind them, coming between the armies of Egypt and Israel. And I think it's so beautiful the way the Lord was writing. For me, it's encouragement for today that even when we can't see the path clearly, God provides his presence as our guide. The unmoving, constant presence of God in the wilderness shows he does not abandon his people in difficult seasons. And the journey may be long, uncertain, but God's guidance is personal and he's faithful. And to honestly give some context, the Israelites were in slavery from the Egyptians, and the Lord had a covenant with the original Israelites, and that he would take them and free them. And I think it's some prominent things the Lord was reminding me is that he always keeps his promises, and we don't know the bigger picture. Genuinely in life, sometimes it is scary. I remember so many times where I felt like the Lord was telling me that I had to do specific things, and it was my flesh didn't want to listen because I wanted to control and I didn't think it made sense. But honestly, his ways are far greater than our ways. And one of my favorite parts that I honestly read was Exodus 14:13. Moses answered the people, "Do not be afraid, stand firm, and you will see deliverance the Lord will bring you today. The Egyptians you see today, you will never see again. The Lord will fight for you. You only need to be still." And it reminded me of Psalms 46:10, where it says, "Be still and know that I am God." And I think when it comes to fear of the future, when it comes to dealing with trials and tribulations in our lives, there's such a angst and waiting. It's like, oh, I have to do this. I got to do this. I got to figure it out. And I think the Lord is literally like, no, be still. Sit in the uncomfortable, because that's when my glory is going to show. That's when the miracles are going to happen, when you're obedient to him. And listen, all he really asks is for our obedience. Nothing that we have to do out of our own will. In community, for example, Moses and Aaron, they were the Israelites' leader, where the Israelites didn't have to do anything. They just had to follow that voice that the Lord had put inside of them. And it's like, ask yourselves, community is so important. Who is the voice that you're following? Who's leading you? Is it of God? Is it something that's going to lead you out of slavery, so to speak? Or is it going to keep you in slavery and bondage because it doesn't want to bring you life? I think that's something I've really been pondering is this summer, who am I surrounding myself with? Where's my heart at? What am I doing to steward this time in waiting? Because really there's nothing I can do. I just have to sit, wait, and life I know is going to get better, especially when you love the Lord. Like, the Lord is my foundation and he should be your foundation. And that's what I really want to just have this channel to be, is glorifying the Lord and doing life together through the hard, through the happy. He will make things completely good. I really like that boulder, but my camera kept turning off because of the heat. So I'm just gonna keep walking and talking. I think definitely asking yourself these important questions, covering yourself in community, pursuing things that you love, whether it's going out outside on a walk or doing a little reading or journaling time, or, you know, hanging out with friends, getting ice cream with your mom, but doing things that are spontaneous and not getting stuck in the same cycle of life, because we are creative human beings, born to do things, born to fulfill and seek new things and have adventures. There's two things I have to say: fear of the future and fear of man. Get rid of them, because they're only going to hold you back. Learning to not fear the future and not fear man. The Lord is just able to work so much more in my life now that I've cut that out. Does that make sense? The Lord can do so many great things, but a lot of the times it has to come with partnership with him. But if we're stuck in what other people are thinking, you're not going to go anywhere. You're just going to get stuck in your fear. And there's nothing wrong with being weary or cautious. There's also nothing wrong with fear, because it's normal, unless we let fear control our lives and lead our lives, or if we let the Lord lead our lives. That's the difference. Honestly, I was really afraid to create this channel. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what if people judge me and things like that? I think I finally got tired of caring about other people's opinions more than what I cared about myself. That we're all dealing with things. Some are more intense than others. If it's quitting your job or moving across the country, or even simply starting a YouTube channel, the Lord's gonna use it and you're gonna do amazing. Guys, I'm tired. Walking and talking isn't a joke. You're gonna go so much farther in life than if you're just to live in fear and worry about what could happen or might happen. Even if it doesn't happen, you're gonna learn, you're gonna grow, you're gonna make mistakes, and then you're gonna get up and try again. Yeah, that's literally it. The key to life. There's so much more to it, but also it's so simple.
Summer is always surprising me in just a bit. It's mid-July, then it's
I'm in the middle of the road, but I don't care. It's so beautiful. Stunning. So pretty. There's my car.
Honestly, I thought I'd feel warm, but I'm cold. It's getting old. I
I've said so many times when summer comes around, I'll be
Okay,
ready for the
time to
ride.
drive.
I'll be
Come on in.
ready this time. I'll be ready for it all. But then suddenly it's